gotta get this laundry folded up. Woo. Get ready for service tonight. Woo. So much to do, so much to do. Child. This laundry. Hey, Papa James, how was your psychiatric appointment today?
Bad news. I'm still crazy. Crazy as the day is long. Everybody crazy. You know, nowadays, if you see somebody acting normal, they probably just not well. Everybody crazy. I'm sitting up in my psychiatrist's office waiting to get to be seen. And this crazy man calls me over. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. He say, come here. So I go over there. He say, put your ear to that wall and listen. I put my ear to that wall. I said, oh man, I don't hear nothing. He said, it's been like that all day. Everybody crazy, everybody crazy.
I declare, Papa James.
Woo, I am hungry.
You want me to make you some tea?
Do I look British? I don't want no tea, I want something to eat.
Well, I'll fix you something later on. Anyway, I was going through your things.
Hold up. Now, that's something wrong with that sentence. You was going through my things. My things. Do you know I'm strapped?
Papa James, come on now. Anyway, I was going through your things, and I ran across a picture of your first wife.
Oh.
Now, Papa James, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but wasn't that woman a little too old for you?
Oh, Lord. I don't even like to talk about it. Lord have mercy. Back in those days, you had to marry whoever your parents told you to marry. I had to marry that old woman. I was 21 and she was 91.
I declare.
Girl, she was so old, she was older than her mother. She was so old, Santa Claus looked like her son. She was so old, when we got married, the preacher said, will you take this woman to be your, and some undertaker stood and said, I will! Well, that's old. Lord, she was so old. We went to her brother's funeral. The minister came over and said, how old are you? She said, 91. He said, ain't no need of you going on.
Papa James, what was it like being married to that old woman?
Oh, I don't know. It's sort of like pulling a car up a hill with a rope. Lord, I had to marry that old woman.
Lord have mercy, Papa James. Your stories never cease to amaze me.
Yes, child, I had to marry that old woman. Wait. But you know what was so funny about that? She was crazy. I couldn't hardly stand that woman. I'm going to tell you what God loves. I couldn't hardly stand her. You know, rat poison agreed with her.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, I shouldn't talk that way about the dead.
Right.
They say you shouldn't talk about the dead unless you got something good to say. She's dead. Good.
Lord, your stories are just so amazing. I wonder, where are the children?
Lord, don't even call them forth. Them some bad children, you hear me?
Papa James, they not that big.
Please. That boy got fired from McDonald's.
Well, it happened.
He worked at Burger King. Now that's bad. That's bad. But you know, I don't blame the kids nowadays. I blame the parents. Yes, I blame the parents. Telling all those lies and fairy tales. Some woman come asking me, do I have a fairy godfather? I said, no. I got a brother ain't so sure about. Telling all those lying Mother Goose stories. I wish Mother Goose would come around here. Oh! I thought I saw a girl. I thought I saw her. Out the corner of my eye. I thought it was her. Woo! Yeah, telling all those lying Mother Goose stories. Jack and Jill ain't went up no hill after no water. Ain't no water running uphill. You know better than that. Mother Hubbard ain't had no dog bones in her cupboard. The dog was lucky if he got one in the yard. Mary ain't had no little lamb. Wasn't the doctor surprised? Sure, the cow jumped over the moon. You'd have jumped too. That man's hands was cold. And what do we do when a baby is born? This little piggy went to my place, and this little pig. That baby don't want to know about no pig. A pig? You talking about the greatest animal alive? A pig? No.
Lord, let me get this door.
Go on and get the door, girl.
Papa James, whoo, you and your stories. Lord,
Let me get my gun straight.